This is a review for Epson model ET-3760 printer slash scanner slash copier. So there's some things I like about this printer, and there's some things that I really don't like. So this is not going to be a feature description of all the things you could do with this printer. I will just focus on things that I find it annoying and things that I really like about this printer. So it'll be just my perspective, my opinion on this product. So I got it about 2.5, maybe 3 years ago. Definitely before the pandemic, that I know for sure. So one thing I really like about this printer is those print cartridges. Those are tanks and they're refillable. And for about, maybe I filled them probably once, maybe twice, but I don't print that much, so I don't use that much ink. But knowing that I don't have to worry about ink cost, that's really important to me. So that's one thing I like about it. Another thing I like about it is that it's like a cube shape, so it doesn't take too much space on my desk. So it's fairly compact. So now the things that I don't like about this is that the interface to print from your computer is terrible. I just don't get it. It's cumbersome, and there's like a different interface, like a different icon you use for scanning and versus printer. And I try to set it up for Wi-Fi. I couldn't do it successfully, so I just gave up trying. So what I do is I take a wire from the printer and stick it in the laptop and install the driver, and you can print. So that's one thing that I find annoying. I thought it would be nice to print it wirelessly, but I'm not even going to try to explain how to do it because it's not worth it for me. I just want to print without hassle. So that's what I do. Another thing that I don't like about this is this very tiny screen. It's like really small for your fingers. So unless you have your kid press these, actually forget about that. This is not a touch screen actually. So the model that I have is not a touch screen. So that's just you have to go through that dial buttons. So I will just demonstrate how to print. So let's see, how do we print? There's some funny looking button on that dial. I don't know exactly what they mean, but they're not very intuitive. Some of them look like road signs. For example, this. I don't know what this is. I don't know, it looked like a road sign. And there is a, 2 arrows chasing each other. I don't know what they are. And then you have this question mark. I don't know, I guess you press it if you have a question, I suppose. But it doesn't, oh, it's a help button. Oh, that's helpful. So, troubleshooting and how to. Oh, obviously I told you that it's not a touch screen, so I don't know why I'm pressing this. Anyway, so how do you navigate to this? So you navigate through these arrows, and I don't know if you can see when you select it, there's like a red box on the perimeter shows up as red. So that's how you know it's selected. I imagine that you could do a better visual than what they have. So that's one thing I don't like. So let's just say I want to do how to, and then I click OK. OK, so let's click OK. And then it says how you can load paper, place originals, Wi-Fi setup. Let's just not do this because it might take a couple hours. So let's get out of the screen. Okay. So let's see, I want to copy. So I don't know if you can see this, but copy is selected with that perimeter. On the perimeter of this icon, there's like a red frame around it. So you can just push your tray so the paper doesn't fall off after it's printed, and you press OK. Then it asks you, do you want to do black and white or do you want to do color? So I want to do color, and then you click OK. OK. So I selected OK, but it's still not printing, so I don't know what do you do. What do? You just keep on pressing buttons and hopefully you press the right button for it to print. So let's just press this button. I don't know what this sign means. It looks like a diamond shape with a slice on it. Looks like a road sign, but who knows what this is. Okay, so it's printing. So let it print. It'd be nice if they had like print on it. I think that would be an obvious thing to do. But it looks like they went with a different icon. So it's printing. So it's not particularly fast, but in my case, I'm not worried about fast. I'm worried about just being hassle-free and convenient. So let's just wait and see. It might be a little while, but please hang on. Looks like it might be doing self-cleaning. Usually it doesn't take this long to print. Sometimes if you don't use your printer often enough, then when you print, then it might take a longer to print because it's doing self-cleaning. So I want to give the printer the benefit of the doubt because I really like the printer. It's just some things I really don't like about this printer. So looks like print is coming out. Print quality is really good. I have no complaints about that. And this is just a notebook print that I took out. So let's do a scan. So what do? We want to go home. Doesn't everybody? So select scan. So I select scan. I don't know if you can see it selected, but it is. And let's click OK. And it says you want to scan to computer, to the cloud, or computer WSD. Okay, so you got three options. So I think you know what computer means. To the clouds, it's a new way of sending to the clouds. Yeah. It just means that, you know, there's service that you could use like Amazon or Microsoft. You could do that. Or this computer WSD. That means that if you have like internal home network, you can scan it to that device. Like that's connected to your router. So I don't have that option, and I don't have the cloud option, so I'll just scan it to the computer. Okay, and then you click OK. And it says install the Epson Event Manager software in the computer to use this feature. See your document for more detail. I'm not sure exactly what they're asking me to do. So I'll just click OK. And let's see, you want to select scan as PDF. I like PDF, so I always want to scan PDF unless I'm scanning a photo. Then PDF is not a good choice. Although you can scan photos as PDF, that's not a problem. So click OK. And save as PDF. Okay. Then I suppose you press this button. Looks like diamond shape with a hatchet mark. And see what happens. Click OK. And click this. No computer entered a selection. Okay, so it looks like we have to select the computer. I don't know how you do that. I don't know. How do you select it? Select the computer. Okay, so first you have to select the computer to scan it to. And I know in the past I've selected the computer, so I don't know why is it not selecting it automatically, but USB connection, yeah, that's the connection I have to my laptop. So I select that. Okay. Well, it doesn't seem to work. Desktop. Okay, let's select that. Okay. Okay. So it looks like it's scanning to my desktop. And I see on my screen on my laptop that it is scanning. So, okay, so it's scanned. So this is the scan that came from my scanner. So what happens is that it scans. So what else can we do with this? We did scanning, we did printing. Now let's do printing from your laptop or whatever device you have, like desktop. So I'm just gonna select some website and have it printed. So let's print. Okay. So I submitted the request. Now it's printing. Yes, it is printing. I have a duplexing, so it'll print on the back side. But that's about the end of my video. Let me know what you think. Hope you find this useful. Some of the things I like about this printer, some of the things I didn't. It also has scanning. You can scan or print from this port tray. And when you're scanning or printing, you don't need to put the face down of the text. You can just have it face up. So that's one nice thing. So hopefully you find it useful. Let me know if I missed something. I just give you my opinion. And hopefully you find it useful and subscribe to my channel. And I'll post some other videos, whatever interests me. And hope you got something out of it. Thank you. Bye bye.